What is up, beautiful people? Kirby Hasseman here, trying to deliver you just a little bit more marketing joy with these DMJ one-on-ones. So today I want to talk to you about count them, five questions that you need to ask before you buy branded merch the next time. So we're going to dive into that today. Now, look, I think it's not a real surprise, right? I believe that branded merch is one of the most effective and cost-effective ways and tools that you can use to market your organization, market your business. But just like every other marketing tool, when it's not done thoughtfully, when it's not done intentionally, it can be wasteful. And so we want to avoid that. We want to avoid the brand fill. We want to avoid the mistakes that not only have we seen people make, but quite frankly, I have made myself. And so that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about the 5 questions you should ask before you purchase branded merch the next time. Now, if this is providing you any value as I do these DMJ one-on-ones, and that just essentially means that you've got me, just me talking about a specific topic that we've either heard questions about or whatever. But if these are giving you any value, please feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Wherever you're watching or listening, please subscribe to the channel. And then also, I want to give a little gift this time. BetterBusinessU.com is a platform, an online education platform that we have created to help you level up in your business and in your life. And we're going to give away access to that for free. All you have to do is head to free.betterbusinessu.com. Should be pretty easy to remember, right? Free.betterbusinessu.com. You can get access. We'll email you a coupon code. You can get access to that for free. There's courses on marketing and social media and goal setting and all kinds of other things. So please accept that as our gift to you today. So let's dive in today. So talking about the 5 questions that you should ask before you buy branded merch the next time. As I said, branded merch can be so powerful. It can affect human behavior, but only if done right? So here are some questions that you can ask so that you don't do it the wrong way. You don't create brand fill, that stuff that just gets thrown away. So let's start it with question number 1. Question number 1 is, who is it for? Who is that perfect customer? Now, I know if you watch or listen to these videos a lot, you hear me say that a lot, but I think it's one of those things that we assume, we overlook. And I think it's such a powerful question to ask because, the reality of it is each of us have maybe that perfect customer, but many organizations have different identities, different personas that we're trying to reach with different events that we're going to, whether it's a trade show, whether it's just a direct piece that's going to somebody's office. One of the things that we want to do is go, who is it for? Because then you can really hone in on that perfect item in a much more efficient way, right? We often think about the budget, which is a question I'm not bringing up today, but what is the budget is a great question. But ask the question who it's for first, because that will hone you in the right way on this. So that's number 1. Number 1 question is, who is it for? The number 2 question is, where is that perfect customer when they realize they need me? I love that question because it's like, we've identified that perfect customer, but if you can find out where they are when they realize they need you, and you can create an item that hits them right there, that is in that space. Are they in the kitchen? In which case you could put something on the fridge. You could put something as their favorite cooking utensil. Are they, are you a person that, have a tow truck company, man, you want to be inside that car, right? So understanding who your perfect customer is. And then the second question is, where are they when they realize they need me? That will help guide you to create that item that really reaches them when you need to reach them. Question 3, what do I want them to feel? I love this question too, because it's like, especially when you're doing sort of an appreciation gift, you're doing a gift or a piece of branded merch that you want to elevate your relationship, elevate your brand in the eyes of that customer. Asking yourself, what do I want them to feel, will guide you away from doing something that's crappy, that's cheap, and you're just trying to check a box. If you're just trying to check a box, that's when you're going to create that brand fill that doesn't create an experience, that doesn't enhance the relationship, and honestly, save your money, save your time. You're putting your brand, your logo onto an item. Don't do something if it doesn't move or affect behavior. So ask that question. What do you want them to feel? Question 4, what is the perceived value of the item I'm doing? So what I mean by that is how much does someone think it costs, right? So, we can all make the choice to do something inexpensive or cheap, but the problem is sometimes when you do something cheap, it just looks cheap. The perceived value of that item isn't great. The best kind of items, I think, are the ones where you spend $10, but the person who receives it feels like you've spent 20. Ask yourself, what is the perceived value of that item? It ties nicely with what do I want them to feel? And if they feel like you have really invested, you've now invested in that relationship and you made them feel valuable. So, number 4 question is, what do you want them to feel? And the 5th question is, what would that perfect customer love? What is the kind of item that would really excite them, which would affect their behavior? So, one of the, I'm adding additional questions is, what do you want them to do, right? And what will affect them to move in the direction you want them to go? Do you want them to come and visit the retail store? Do you want them to visit you online? Do you want them to start that health and wellness program? Do you want them to jump in and do something that will benefit them? What would they love that would then guide them to do the action that you want them to take, but honestly, sometimes they know they need to take? So by asking yourself that question, you can help to affect that human behavior that you're trying to affect. So once again, those 5 questions are, who is that perfect customer? Who is it for? Who am I creating this piece of branded merchandise to excite? Where are they when they realize they need me? What do I want them to feel? When they get this piece of branded merch, what emotion do I want to elicit? Number 4, what's the perceived value of that item? Is it something that elevates my brand in the eyes of that perfect customer? Or is it something that they're going to throw away as soon as the event's over or as soon as they use it? Like an example might be, like, you can do a t-shirt or you can do a nice t-shirt. You can do that t-shirt that they wear once at the event or they take and they never actually make it into their closet, or you can create something that they want to wear every single time it comes out of the laundry. And then finally, what would that perfect customer love? And it all comes back to, it all circles around, who is that for? Who's that perfect person that we're creating this campaign, this branded merch explosion around? By doing everything around that perfect customer, then you can really create something that moves people, that helps to affect their behavior. So those are 5. I think I get through in a couple bonus questions there, but those are your 5 questions you want to ask before you do your next branded merch purchase. And I hope this has provided you some value. Once again, if you're listening to this, subscribe. Please feel free to subscribe, whether you're listening to this on podcast, listen to it on YouTube, wherever you're listening to it, please feel free to subscribe. And then also make sure you take advantage of the free gift. BetterBusinessU.com. You can learn more there. But if you want to get access to this platform for free, anybody on your team, whatever, just go to free.betterbusinessu.com. We will email you a coupon code and you can have access. I hope this has provided value. Please let me know. Throw any comments below if you have any questions you'd like to see me cover on these DMJ one-on-ones, and we'll see you next time.